Hi everybody, my name's Allie. I'm going to share with you today some ball rolling for the chest and the upper back. So this is really great for everybody in just our world today where most people are really tight in their chest and they're weak but long in the back. So you're kind of shorter. The muscles are shorter in the front and they're longer in the back. And we want to try to balance that. So you strengthen the back and try to open the chest. So what we're going to do today, you'll need a ball, and any ball works. This is a yoga tune-up ball, but a tennis ball works great. A lacrosse ball works great. They also have like a little bit bigger size yoga tune-up ball too. So you're going to start on your chest. And I like to start with just the hand. So you kind of come to the center of your chest. We're going to stay on the right side, and you just start chest and go towards the shoulder. So you kind of, you put like whatever pressure feels good to you. So I'm pretty high, like right under the collarbone, trying to get the muscle there. And if you want more, you bring it to the wall. So you kind of take the ball to the wall and you go side to side, stay lateral. So I like to use a block here just so my head's not right in the door. So I'll take the block here and just still working side to side. So the thing with ball rolling is it's really intuitive, and you get to kind of choose the pressure, and you choose, the location, and you find spots that might be kind of tender, and you pause, and you stay there, and you breathe. You do a long exhale, especially if you find it really intense. And then maybe you move a little bit and pause, and you're in control of leaning into if you want a little more. Maybe you roll a little side to side again. And then there's a sweet spot kind of right here where the chest muscles meet the arm muscles, and I really like to get into that spot. So you can try to find that. Push into the wall, and then take your arm out to the side, like straight out from your shoulder, and I'm just kind of giving a little pressure into the wall, just making the muscles strong, and then you can lean, and maybe you roll a little bit, just kind of find that spot, and then still pushing into the ball, you just play with sliding the arm up, very, very slowly. So when you pin the ball and move the arm, it just changes the sensation. Breathe. And you can keep sliding the arm up. You can also play with sliding it maybe more straight out. Maybe you get a little movement again. So we're going to keep staying on the right side and start to work your way kind of under the armpit, like the shoulder bone comes down here. You kind of want to get in there. You don't want to go in the armpit. You want to stay more on the muscles of the side, like right under your armpit. And up and down, a little side to side. So these armpit muscles are kind of surprising how tender they are, not in your armpit, right under your armpit. But a lot of, when you use your hands, that is affecting these muscles here. So up and down a little bit, side to side. Eventually start to make your way onto your back. So stay on your right side. I'm just going to switch sides so maybe you can see better, but you just stay on that right side. So I'm going across the shoulder blade. It's fine to go on the bone, the shoulder blade bone. You do not want to go on your spine. So kind of like getting right up next to the spine, the muscles along the spine, and then go back towards the shoulder. And so you can kind of imagine like a bear scratching its back on a tree, just kind of play up and down. I'm bending my knees, I'm straightening, I'm trying to stay stable in the legs and not locking the knees. And just kind of playing. It's a little awkward with the grooves in my door, but we just do our best. This is also something you can do on the floor. It's a little more intense on the floor. So if this is the first time you're doing ball rolling and self-massage, it can already be enough and quite intense to be on the wall. Also, like if you were to do this at work, you wouldn't want to do that on the floor. So the ball is a perfectly great spot. Okay, so from here, I'm gonna kind of push in. I'm right kind of where my shoulder blade is. I'm pinning the ball and take the arm straight out in front and across your body. So you're kind of winging the shoulder blade wide so you can kind of get under the shoulder blade a little bit. And just notice if like your face starts to scrunch and that starts to happen. Just remember to breathe, long exhale. And then again, you pin and you play with moving the arm. So maybe you take the arm up and just notice how it might change, and it's fine to kind of move the ball around. Take it wide, bend the elbow. Maybe you do a little bit of more of a circle with the arm. And then I like to kind of get higher on more of the upper traps up here. So I'm kind of bringing the ball and I'm like pushing my hips forward so I can really get higher up in the shoulders and even up kind of to these neck muscles up here. Again, not on your spine. Stay on the muscles. And it is fine to go on the shoulder bone. And then take just, your last little bit to kind of work it out, or hold if you prefer that. And then we pause and compare. So just notice the difference in right and left sides of the body. You worked one side. Hopefully you stayed on your right chest, right underarm, and right upper back. And just kind of roll the shoulders around. Also taking the arms up to the sky is a good way to compare. You might have more mobility on one arm than the other. Like, can you take your arms maybe behind? Like, one arm definitely goes a little bit farther behind. That's your shoulder mobility right there. Maybe do an arm circle and just feel. So you just worked the fascia. That's the connective tissue in your body, kind of is this web that holds your body together, and it's all connected. So you only worked your chest and your upper back, but notice if you feel it throughout the entire arm, throughout the entire, maybe that side of the whole body, all the way down to your leg. So we are all connected that way, and so it's kind of fun to see if you can notice. Anyways, make sure you do your second side. I'm going to let you guys go, and I'll see you next time.